Devontae, I'm not gonna
Okay.
make you sing.
Oh yeah, because
Don't
I'm
even.
gonna stay in my lane. I know my lane, and I handle my lane well. So
So
go
I
ahead.
definitely wouldn't do that to you. But because you are a guru, I have some
Uh,
questions for you.
okay.
So we're gonna do some gospel trivia on Elevate Magazine Live today. And we're
Okay.
gonna do the guru versus Melissa. And we're gonna see who can
Okay.
get 5 points first.
Okay.
You're our guest. You want Melissa to go first or second?
Ladies first.
Ladies
You
first.
better have said that. So no, I'm just playing.
Question number 1. Melissa,
Okay.
name a popular Kirk Franklin song.
Popular Kirk Franklin song. Today's a new day.
Today's a new day. That is acceptable. The judges have accepted that answer. Good job. Good job. Good job. Gospel Guru, your question. Name the second keyboard player on Kirk Franklin's song Today's a New Day.
The second keyboard player.
You are a fool. This question.
See, why is it the hard question?
Hey, the Guru. Do you want to answer or pass?
I'm gonna say Sean Martin, maybe. I don't know.
John Martin is incorrect. Next question. Melissa.
This is rigged. This is fake news. Go ahead.
Name a popular gospel music award.
The Sellers.
Sellers, good answer, good answer. Gospel Guru.
Now watch my question.
Who won the 1984 Gospel Award for favorite duo or group?
I'm gonna say BB and CC.
Incorrect. Melissa, next question for you. Melissa.
This is rigged. I'm about to close my laptop.
Jackson is known as the Queen of what?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Mahalia Jackson is known as the Queen of what?
The Queen of Gospel.
Queen of Gospel. Good job, good job. Gospel Guru.
I'm curious. I want y'all to know.
Name Mahalia Jackson's third boyfriend in high school.
All right. Good night. Good night, everybody.
That one. I think the Guru should know Mahalia Jackson.
I think the first. Nah.
All right. Some Guru. Melissa.
Yes, I'm ready.
Name a white gospel artist who sounds black.
A white gospel artist who sounds like Martha
Gospel artist who sounds black.
Martha Manizzi.
Martha Manizzi is a good answer. Gospel Guru.
Ooh.
Name the other one.
Wait, I'm. You know what? I'm getting out of here. What?
A white gospel artist that sounds black.
Yeah, it's Martha Manizzi and
You
one
got
other.
this. You got this, my guy. You got this.
I'm gonna say Wes Morgan.
Wes Morgan. Yes, sir. That's a good Guru answer. I'm going to do one more question. Melissa first. Melissa, name the hottest track on the newest released J.J. Hairston album.
Oh my God, that's so difficult. If you want to bump, Liz, that is for sure the one that is gonna tear you're gonna tear your own house up. You want to fall out in the floor and cry in his presence, not holding back.
That is incorrect. Lord of All. Lord of All is the hottest. Lord of All is the hottest. Lord of All is the hottest thing on that album. It's the hottest thing on there.
You know what?
It's the hottest thing on there.
I demand a recount.
I'm so sorry. I asked everybody in the room, and they all agreed.
Got you.
Okay.
Who is the hottest person that you currently manage, artist-wise?
Well, I mean, I have two.
I know. That's why don't you know I know you got two, so that's why I'm asking.
I have two. So, they're both the hottest. They're both the hottest.
There is no ties in this game.
No feelings.
If you know me, you know I don't do favorites. So, it's just, it is what it is.
I got favorites for everything, Gospel Guru. Devontae, I got favorites when it comes to my kids. They'll tell you right now who my favorite one is. They can all come down the stairs right now and they'll be like, oh, Dad's favorite, that one. They don't play. There is a favorite. There's always favorites.
I can appreciate that sentiment.
That's
for me in my house.
See you, Devontae. Appreciate you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's edition of ELEV8 Live. This is ELEV8 Magazine Live. I am your host, Javon. I don't know why I say it like that every show. It doesn't give any extra emphasis. It doesn't change the meaning of the name. I just like the way that it rolls off the tongue every once in a while. Javon. Today, I have a special little tasty treat for all of you guys. As you know, we are big fans of the show Sunday Best. And we decided to go ahead and bring in yet another winner of this amazing show, which, for whatever reason, I've auditioned for and not been able to get on. Not only did my next guest audition, not only did my next guest get on, he went ahead and messed around and won. So, on behalf of ELEV8 Magazine and our amazing editor-in-chief, Dr. Anaisha Thompson, today we have on the show Mr. Joshua Rogers. Sir.
How are you, man?
I am fantastic, man. Listen, we appreciate you so much for coming on the show today. It's Memorial Day weekend. We know you got to get the grill started. We know you got to get the potato salad going. We know that, you got to get the vocals ready because all your family members are going to be asking you to sing something this weekend. But before you get there, let us know, who is Joshua Rogers?
I am a now 27-year-old somewhat international gospel artist that got my start on Sunday Best back in 2012. From there, I've released 3 projects. Currently working on my 4th. The latest single that you may know is Pour Your Oil. The latest one after that is Still Gon Trust. I'm just a guy that loves God, loves music. I love to have fun. I love family. I love church, and I mean like hard, sweaty, like country church. Yeah, I mean, what else is there?
Is Joshua Rogers a vegan?
No.
You got to ask. Are you out there eating soybeans and what is that? Incredible burgers.
God bless everyone who eats that wonderful stuff. I'm okay.
Now
I'm a country boy to the bone.
That's what I'm talking about. Put some chicken in the salad. So my question to you is: you are a Sunday's Best winner. I was just talking to somebody, and we were talking about some of the other shows like The Voice and even American Idol to an extent, to where the winners of these competitions don't necessarily go on to experience any type of recognition, like outside of the competition. You, though, on the other hand, you've been touring the country, you put out your albums, and you've got a great amount of success. What do you contribute your success to?
Well, first and foremost, God, because there have been many of instances where I've looked back and in my physicals can't understand how I got it from there to here. So that is definitely a big part of it. Other than that, I would definitely have to say the love of the people. When the people love you, they want to see you, and I appreciate that. So everyone out there, thank you so much for your support. Lastly, I would definitely say my team, the people around me. They've even days or moments when I didn't want to continue to do it, they still pushed me to do it. They still saw the dream through, saw the vision through. So yeah, those will definitely be the 3 factors that I think have kept me in the face of people.
Has there been a price to the fame for you? Like, now that you've won it, now that you know that you're one of Sunday's best singers, has it been worth it for you? Is it worth the time, the energy, the hassle, the team? Is it worth
it? Some days that could be argued. But the thing about it is, this is what I love about God. Even on the days that I have genuinely wanted to quit, and I kid you not, it has been a few. God will not let me quit. That's the thing about it. When God has pushed you, ordained you, destined you for something, there's no quitting. There's no giving up. I mean, if you're gonna give up, then you're just not gonna be here. So that I think that has definitely been the thing that has kept me going, kept me here.
Let's go back, and we're going to do a little bit of time on Sunday's Best, but I'm not going to give too much attention, too much into it, but I'm just curious. Where did you audition?
Atlanta, Georgia.
And when you were going that day, was there already a feeling that you had like when you woke up this morning, just thinking back, were you like, you know what? I'm out to audition, and I'm definitely going to make it. I'm definitely going to win this competition.
No, absolutely. No, I went. We went late that night because audition on Saturday, so we left that Friday night. My cousin had went straight off from work and held a spot in line for me, and I went through the entire process nervous, like out of my mind and praying, like legit. I remember after I got off the stage and they said like, you made it, you're going to Sunday Best. I sat out in the hallway and cried for a good 5 minutes. Like to the point that Donnie came to me and was like, you all right? You good? Like they were like it was that deep and that serious for me. So no, absolutely not. I went through it genuinely trusting in God and wholeheartedly grateful and thankful for the opportunity to be part of the experience.
Do you keep in touch with any of the previous winners or people that you were in competition with either that season or just participants who were on the show previously?
Yes, absolutely. Me and some of the winners actually have a group chat. I take it back. We all have a group chat where all of us together. Because we in the past we tried to tours and stuff like that. But even some from my season. Pastor Michael Lampkin from my season. I tell him all the time he's my St. Louis pastor. So I split my ties between him and my church. But I've made a lot of great long-lasting relationships with many of the alumni from Sunday Best.
And going back into that group chat, is there any way that you can add me into
it? I gotta go get permission first and then do that. You know how artists are.
Talk to Pastor Lampkin. Say Javon wants to get in. No, he ain't.
Okay.
Don't go. You know what? I just thought about a conversation me and him just had. Don't go to Pastor Lampkin.
You sure? You might have the favor.
Not with Lampkin. Not
okay. All right. I got you.
Maybe Latisse, but not with Lampkin.
Okay.
So. So in a group chat like that, is there anybody in there? You don't have to give a name yet. Is there anybody in there where you like, man, this person is, sheesh. Any of them?
No.
Listen. Let me cover up so that they don't see us, so that you can. Nobody. Okay, that's okay.
Genuinely, no.
So you leave. So you get done with Sunday Best. You win the competition. You're doing the tours. And I know that was years ago, but now we're growing and you're building momentum. Pandemic happens. How did it affect you personally?
Well, of course, for the most part, it stopped work. That was the biggest thing. But it gave me a new experience with God. And not to say one that I had never experienced before, but I experienced it on a whole different level. God throughout my life has done, many things that I have not been able to physically fathom, or even understand why he thinks that much of me. But when the pandemic happened, that was the year that I worked the least, but yet was the most blessed and most peaced. So I found the pandemic to be a moment of lessons for me, a moment of self-evaluation, a moment of refreshing. It gave me the chance to do some things that I needed to be that needed to be done, that in some instances I didn't even know that I needed. So it was very recovering. It was very therapeutic is the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
And people, I guess a lot of people don't understand that even you as an artist, somebody who's on a main stage, someone that's touring the country, that you need those moments of therapy too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, what are some of the and listen, this is not one of them heavy interviews at all. But what are some of the things that you were able to come out of as a result of being able to just take some time and just kind of be at peace with yourself and kind of learn or relearn who Joshua Rogers is?
Well, one of the biggest things that I learned is that I can be a bit of a control freak, and that was something that even if I had a knowledge of it, I don't think I ever had the strength to admit it. And this past year forced me to admit, like, I have a bit of you're a bit of a control freak, Josh. You need to work on that. And so that was a part of the year. Me working on that. And, that was actually how my last single came out. It was me being forced to take my hands off of things and situations that I needed to realize and understand. You can't fix this. You gotta let God do it. It was just stuff like that and things in life that just made it was no longer something that I could deny. So that was the biggest thing for me.
You're gonna have to teach me how to overcome that, then, man, because I am definitely a bit of a control.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
The way that I do, and here's the other thing that I hit him with: God gave me the vision.
I love it.
So I'm gonna do this the way that I want, the way that God, the way that God gave it to me, this way that I'm gonna do this. And they be like,
it's not confusing in any way.
In any way, in all aspects of life, I use that.
No spontaneous factors to this at all. Okay.
We're not gonna do We're gonna do it this way. A to B, ain't no A and a half. But
it's all planned out.
You
see it through from beginning to end.
In my head, never on paper, and then when it changes, it's like, nope, I meant to do that because God wanted it done. I'm throwing God in everything, and God is looking down like I did not authorize it. So yeah, me and God be having a conversation.
I believe it.
But I'm just glad that you're here. You look fantastic. You're no longer. I mean, you still got the baby face. Still look 23. What was you, 23, 24 when you won? How old were you?
I was 18.
Freshman. And gave you too many ages. So 18 years old, and you don't look 18. You definitely look 19. So, what type of maturity do you? What type of maturity do you think that you've experienced or growth from the kid that was 18 on Sunday's Best to the mature artist that you are now?
One, not taking so many things personally. I had to learn how to separate the person from the gift. I had to learn how to separate the business from the ministry. And most importantly, finding the positive in all of it, finding the lesson in all of it. I believe that in everything that we go through, in every circumstance we face, whether you pass it or you have to pass it, but the thing is did you get the lesson out of it? Sometimes we can go through things, it's like, okay, I went through that, but did you really get the lesson out of it? You made it through, but did you get the lesson out of it? And so I try to keep that aspect of it, that mindset of it, because as long as you don't get the lesson, you're gonna keep doing it again. You're gonna keep going through that. That's the thing that I believe is great about growth with God. Like he's not gonna continue to put you in situations that you're unprepared for. If you're there for a reason. I think that's about it.
Yes, man, those are lessons that we all need to learn. I take everything personally. I'm just sharing way too much in this therapy session. I should be paying you like a retainer fee or something.
I'll send you an invoice.
Please do. Send it to kirkfranklin@gmail.com. I don't know if that's...
It doesn't seem to match, but okay. I'll send it to the email I got this thing from.
Listen, I've been enjoying you since the show. I've been able to I think I've seen you once. I remember one time I seen you in concert. It might have been two though, just on tours. And you're a phenomenal artist. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Yeah.
And one of the favorite things that I get to do is have people on the show that are my favorite artists that can genuinely have a voice and can truly sing without the auto tune, because it reminds me of what God had to take away from me and bless others with in order for the world to be balanced. And we're going to showcase that right now on the Creative Showcase. Now, what's fantastic is we know Joshua Rogers can sing gospel music because, I mean, he's Joshua Rogers. He's the best winner. The boy knows gospel, but does he know anything else? We're going to show people that you are fully a well-rounded saint by letting you sing something that's not gospel music. Now, I know that this is just kind of being put on you, so I'm going to sing first. I'm going to sing something, and while I sing, you can sit there metacorationally silent and figure out what you're going to sing. Again, non-gospel.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
okay,
I'll go first. And I've got a special selection for my fans today because they were like, Javon, you know, what are you going to sing with Joshua Rogers there? What are you going to sing with Joshua Rogers there? And I said, say his name when no one is around you. Say, Jesus, I love you. As if nothing's changed.
the tongue.
You acting kind of shady and God's thinking you're crazy. Why won't you change? Say his name. When no one is around you, say, Jesus, I love you, as if nothing has changed. Say his name. Come on and lift your hands like no one around you. Say, Jesus, I love you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. See, I'm giving you, and that's what. So that was just to give you time to come up with something. Joshua Rogers, what will you be sharing with us on today's Creative Showcase?
Okay. Well, I actually used to do this a few years ago on my set. I'm a Luther fan. Love has truly been good to me. Not even one sad day or minute have I had since you've come my way. I hope you know I gladly go anywhere you take me. It's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the stars above.
And a house is not a home to hold you. Listen,
right.
The fact that you know Luther like that, yes.
Oh
sir.
man, listen,
Yes,
I love the oldies, and I love incorporating that into the current modern style of music. Like that is something that I really love when it comes down to music. So it's just a couple of current artists that I've enjoyed as of late who have been doing that. You know, like. I'm telling about him. Anderson .Paak is like one of my favorite artists, but yeah.
That boy is smooth, ain't he?
He really is. Like that joint him and Bruno Mars did together. It was really dope. I'm loving what I'm hearing.
I'm leaving church was open.
Come on, they're here.
Sorry. Oh God, what was that?
I love it.
Forgot what? I'm sorry. Whew. Yes, God. You know, I think do you like PJ?
I do.
Morton?
PJ Morton? Yes.
Yeah, those Anderson, PJ, like that just flow, that groove, that vibe of music is just it's so necessary for a well-rounded Christian to experience.
You know, someone can fight me on this, but I kind of call it like mainstream quartet. You know, like quartet has always been that that part of the genre of music that was always daring. They always, you know, brought other aspects of music into it, but took you straight down to church. Like there was not a point in the song where they want to go holler, yell, scream, or story tell you to death. Like you're gonna get it. That's the fundamentals of quartet. So I call it mainstream quartet because it still, from my perspective, has those dynamics. They tell great stories. It's merging different genres and aspects of music, and it's not gospel.
That's fantastic.
Not all of it.
But before we go, because you are here definitely I want to make sure that we let people know about the new music that's coming out from Joshua Rogers. What do you have that's on the brink of exploding into our airwaves?
Well, I'm working on my forthcoming album. So the latest single from that, "Still Gon Trust," has been doing very well. If you don't have the song, please go get it. It's available anywhere music is sold digitally. So those are the two biggest things. I'm working on a book as well as I do a. It's originally a bi-weekly show, but I got a few things going on, so it's been on a bit of a break. But I call it Teachable Moments with Joshua Rogers, where I just, have a little fun. I bring other artists and influencers on to talk about whatever topic we're talking about that day, because I don't know it all, so I bring someone else who knows much more to just impart, and we just have a good time. It's really fun. So we're doing on, for the most part, Facebook, but every once in a while I'll shoot it over Instagram. So, guys, just check it out. Other than that, just be on the lookout. Follow me on social media. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They made me get on TikTok now, so y'all pray for me. I don't know what that's going to turn into, but yeah. So all of those are at the Joshua Rogers. So follow me, I follow back. Yeah.
And I do believe that I'm coming on your show. What is it? Sometime in June.
Absolutely. Come on, let's do it.
And what I like is the fact that you're professional enough to know to say yes now, and then when we get off the phone, and be like, don't you?
Dang, we booked someone for that date.
Dear Lori, don't you let anyway. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your heart. I appreciate your music, and just you coming on and sharing with our audience. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the boys' music is stupid crazy good. Go get it. Go back and get some old albums. Make sure you go get the new album. This book, I'm going to write the forward for it. So make sure that y'all go get that. And I'm just inserting myself into all Joshua Rogers related material. Okay. So go and support my brother. Right. That's what we're supposed to do as a family. We're supposed to collab. So go and collab. Go get the music. Go get the books. Go get a Young Black and Save shirt. Go get the beanie. Go get everything. Everything, Joshua. In fact, you buy the beanie, he'll throw in some AirPods.
Okay, I received that.
Joshua, thank you so much for doing today's show, man. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the opportunity. It's been a blast.
Yes, it has. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to go and pick up everything. Go follow Joshua. Like I said, he will follow you back. On behalf of Dr. Anisha Thompson, our editor-in-chief, I'm Javon. Thank you all for watching ELEV8 Magazine Live. Until next time, bless you. Take care of yourselves and each other.